Hey everybody, this is Miss Leahy, the technology coach at Collins Intermediate. So this is the first of two troubleshooting videos I'm making on how to log in with your button that says log in with Google. So before I get started with this troubleshooting, you should watch the first video to learn how you should be logging in with that button. So if you're having a problem, the first solution is to watch the first video. If you have watched the first video and you are still having problems logging in, it's time to watch this one. So yay, glad you're here and hope this helps you. So I'm in my Google Drive, and for some reason maybe I have forgotten, not my Google Drive, I'm in my SSO page, or on my SSO page, and somehow I've forgotten to click on my Google Drive to open that up. So I'm pretending that I'm just forgetful. It happens. I'm going to Classkick, which I'm going to because of two reasons. Number one is I know the fifth grade students are using that in math, and some of the sixth grade students may be using it too. And the other thing, it's a great example of how that button needs to work. So here we go. I am on Classkick. I have forgotten to follow directions on how I should be going to my SSO page first. So I'm just going to keep plowing ahead. I click on login. I choose student. And here I am plowing in. I don't have a class code. I'm not going to sign up. I'm clicking on login. And when I click on login, gives me the choice to continue with Google. Now, if I've watched the first video, I know that another place that I should be stopping is right here, because I should be checking to see that I have at least 3 tabs open. One is the Classkick tab. The other is my SSO page, but the third tab you should see up here, at least the third tab, should be your Google Drive tab. So stop here. If you don't see 3 tabs open, then that's your problem. So you need to go back to the SSO page. You need to click on your Google Drive. You need to authorize that or verify, I guess the word is, and then you come back to this tab. Now I'm going to pretend that I'm not paying attention to that information, and I'm going to go ahead and plow through and click on continue with Google. So when I click on continue with Google, I have these choices, and there's a tendency for people to click on their name, their account name, because it's very tempting. I've done the same thing, but you need to resist the temptation. Instead of clicking here, you should go back to your SSO page. You should click on your Google Drive. You open this all the way is what I call it. Not where it says verify, but verify, click the button that says yes, you're verifying that that's your account, and then you should see your stuff. When you see your stuff, then you go back to Classkick. The system may be kind of wonky now looking for the sign-in, so I would encourage you to prompt you to click on reload the page. That's the little circle arrow up here on the left-hand side. Now this button shows up again. I'm clicking here. Did you see that this is right here? I am not going to put my password here. I'm not doing it. I'm clicking on the button that says continue with Google. If you see your email here, your username here, ignore that. Click on continue with Google, and then voila, you should be in your system. If you continue to get the the list of users, you can click on the name that's your username, and then this will show up. I hope this helps, but again, it may not, so I have another video that'll be our third video on how to log in using the button called log in with Google or sign in with Google. Don't forget, speaking of signing in, you should be signing out. That helps the next person. So I'm clicking on sign out, and then when I'm finished with my Google Drive over here, I can choose right over here and click on sign out. I can also go over here and choose logged in here, and you can choose log out. I hope this helps. Thanks for listening.